So the area of the triangle is 108 square centimeters. If the respective ratio between height and base is 3:2, what is the perimeter of a square whose side is equal to twice the base of the rectangle? Yes? Triangle. Ante kada. 2, 4, 16, 1 over. What is base? 2 parts. Side of the square is twice, they are saying, right? That means 4 parts. What is your question about? Perimeter. 4 times of it. Answer 16 parts. Must be 16 multiple. Only one. Close. Not confident? Half base into height is equal to 108. Cancel. 3, 36. Which square is that? That means P is equal to 6. Question is about 16 parts. 96. Right? Suppose if it is 80. We have not solved. Still we can answer the question. You know that answer is 16 parts, right? So this is 16 multiple, this is also 16 multiple, correct? Now try to recollect formula for area of the triangle. That is half into base into height. Left hand side we have half, forget about it, base and height. Among base and height mentioned as 3 multiple and then 2 multiple. That means left hand side there is only one 3 multiple, right? But right hand side number value 108, which is a 9 multiple. That means you can cancel only one 3 multiple, but other 3 multiple is also there. That means P value should be 3 multiple. Come on. When 3 is 3 multiple, P is 3 multiple, answer also should be 3 multiple. So 80 cannot be your answer. Next. 2 taps A and B can fill a tank capacity of 240 liters in 16 hours and then 12 hours respectively. So let us calculate per hour capacity of A and B. 240 liters can be filled in 16 hours. So per hour 15 liters. 240 liters can be filled in 20 hours per hour, 12 hours per hour 20 liters. Now start the question. If both the taps are opened simultaneously and after 2 hours both the taps are closed, per hour if they are opened together, how many liters water can be filled? 35. Like that they are open for 2 hours. How many liters? 70 liters is already there in the tank, right? Now what is the question? What quantity of water to be added? How much more you need to add to make it 240 liters? Come on. 170. Respective ratio between A's age 3 years ago, B's age 5 years ago was 4:5. If A's age 5 years, A is 5 years younger than B, what is B's present age? So from the ratio, B's age is how many parts? When was this? When was this? 5 years ago, 5 parts in the sense it should be 5 multiple, right? To get percentage again we have to add 5 years to the 5 multiple. Again answer is 5 multiple. All options are there. Nothing can be done. We have to solve. A's age 3 years back it was 4 parts. What is percentage of A? 4 parts plus 3. Okay. B's age 5 years ago it was 5 parts. Then what is percentage of B? 5 parts plus 5. This is percentage of B. Now they said A is 5 years younger than B. That means to this if you add 5 years that will be equal to B's age only. 5 gets cancelled, from that one part is equal to 3. Question is about percentage of B. B's percentage kada. B's percentage 5 parts plus 5. Answer 20. Simple interest on X rupees for 2 years at 8% per annum is 648. Simple interest on Y rupees for 3 years at 12% per annum is 720. What is sum of X and Y? Okay, fine. So now to get X value, How much interest we had? 648. Simple interest, 2 years, 8%, 16%, 100% value in the sense into 100 only, which is equal to 4050. Yes. On Y for 3 years at 12% per annum, we got interest 720. Percentage wise, it is 36%, 1% value by 36. Y in the sense 100% into 100. How much is this? 2000. Question is sum of X and Y, 6050. Yes. 75% of X is 25% more than. If it is 25% more, what percent it is? Then another number Y. 75%, I'll treat it as 3/4 of X is 5/4, 125% of Y. Gets cancelled, denominators. From this, X by Y is equal to 5/3. That means we can say X is equal to 5 parts, Y is equal to 3 parts. Correct? Difference between both the numbers X and Y is 96. In terms of parts, it is 2 parts. 1 part divided by 2, 48. What is the value of Y? Y is equal to 3 parts, that is into 3. Answer 48 3 times. Answer ends with only 1. In a company, 80% of employees have graduation degree. The number of female employees who have graduation degree is 36% of total employees in the organization. We always start with total number of employees in the organization as 100%, right? Out of 100%, I am writing those who are graduates, which is 80%. In this, you will have both male and female. About female, they said, who have graduation degree is 36% with respect to total. Total is always 100%. So with respect to that, it is 36%. Then how much is left? 44%. They are obviously male, right? Come on. If 880 male employees have graduation degree, 44% is equal to 880. What is the total number of employees in the company? 100%. 44 double and then a 0. 100 double and then a 0. Yes. ABC start a small business. B invested 300 less than A and C invested twice that of B. If A invested A rupees, B will invest 300 less than A. A minus 300. C is going to invest twice of B. That means 2A minus 600. If the annual profit earned was 2750 and A's share from the annual profit was 1250, how much did A invest in the business? Okay. Out of 2750, if 1250 goes to A, how much is remaining? How much is remaining? Come on. Who gets 1500? Both B and C. A invested A rupees. B and C together invested 3A minus 900. For this much, if he is getting 1250, remaining 1500. Cancellation with 250, 5 times here, 6 times here. 6A is equal to 15A minus 4500. 6A comes to this side, 4500 goes to the other side. 9A is equal to 4500. A is equal to 4500 divided by 9. Answer 500. cost price of A and B are 250 and then 450. A was sold at a loss of 20%, right? So now we are writing first cost prices. It is 250 and then 450. Total 700. Now while selling on first item, there is a loss of 20%, calculated on 250 only. 50 loss, selling price 200. And article B was sold at a loss of X percentage. Fine. If the overall loss incurred after selling both the items is 158. So what was loss on first item? 50 rupees. What is total loss? 158. Then how much more loss is there? That 108 must be calculated on second item only, whose cost price is 450 and percentage into 100. Yes, 50 2 times, 9 times, 12 times, 24%. Boat A can travel 6.5 kilometers upstream in 26 minutes. So which stream is this? So we need to calculate upstream speed here. How do we do? 60 minutes. Convert into 60 minutes. Don't use formula. In the given time 26 minutes, distance covered was 6.5. Identify relation between 26 and then 6.5, which is half and half, right? Half of 16, 26. Half of 26. Again half. That's what is there. Now for 60 minutes in the sense, again half and half. Half, 30. Again half. Without formula we can say 15 kilometer per hour. 7.5 kilometers downstream in 15 minutes. Even here also downstream. Convert into 60 minutes. For 15 minutes distance covered is 7.5, which is half. In 60 minutes, half of 60, 30. Now, what is the speed of the boat in still water? How do you get M? 45 by 2, 22.5 kilometer per hour. Why are we converting it to 60 minutes? Because kilometer per hour in the sense kilometer by 1 hour, right? 1 hour in the sense, that's how. Otherwise unnecessary we'll have to use formula. Distance covered 6.5, M minus S is equal to given time 26 minutes, minutes converts to hours by 60, that comes to numerator. In nonsense untadi. Out of monthly salary, Ram keeps aside 80% of for monthly expenses. He invests 40% of the remaining. How much is remaining? Nee bonda. Ram keeps aside 80% for monthly expenses. How much is remaining? Out of remaining 20%, he invests 40% of the remaining, in bracket amount deducted from after monthly expenses. 40% invested in PPF and keeps the remaining. So what percentage is calculated now on remaining? 40%. What is remaining? 60%. That 60% should be calculated on 20%. How much is that? 12%. So in bank account 12% is deposited. If he keeps 7,200 in bank account, in terms of rupees it is 7,200. In terms of percentage it is 12%. This is 1% value, right? Ram's monthly salary, that means into 100 only, right? How much? Right. Total number of students 3,600. So now if the numbers are like this, first I'll observe what is total. How much is total? 3,600. Representation is given in terms of percentage only. 100% is 3,600. Then 1% value is 36, which is a 9 multiple. So if I have a question where if the question is about how many are in painting classes? Any one value. Or if you are asked to calculate how many are going for dance classes as well as painting classes. If the question is about difference between candidates who are going for dance classes and painting classes, if the question is about any number, it has to be 9 multiple. So first I'll go and observe those values. So here this is about percentage, I think. What percent? 52. How many students are enrolled for painting classes? So for this question, answer has to be 9 multiple. No, no, yes, maybe, no, yes. Two options are there, right? If there is only one, you need not to answer the question. How many are in painting? Antena. Painting, what percent is that? 15% in the sense 15 into 1% value, right? It cannot be definitely 450. 540 kada. అర్థమైందా? ఇంకో లాజిక్ కూడా చెప్తా. What was 1% value? 30. Any percentage, it is into 36, right? Because 36 is 9 multiple, we are saying answer is 9 multiple, correct? So how many options got eliminated? 3 options eliminated, right? And now if you look at your 1% value, which is 36, that is also 4 multiple. Is your third option 4 multiple? I don't care what percent it is. నేను ఇంకా పర్సెంటేజ్లోకి వెళ్ళలేదు అక్కడికి, టేబుల్లోకి. అర్థమైందా? Based on only 1% value, I can definitely eliminate 450 because that is not 4 multiple. Understood? Right. Approximate percentage, we'll have to calculate. Ratio, calculate. Entity. What is the number of students enrolled for? Right. Here also it has to be 9 multiple. Examiner kuda telisipoyindi. Same numbers, he is changing positions, right? So we'll have to calculate it now. Yes? Okay, right. So now let's start from 51. Number of students enrolled in cooking classes is what percent of those enrolled in dancing classes? We don't need actual number because you know that answer is A by B into 100 form, correct? So even in numerator, if you directly write percentage values taken from the pie chart, percentage symbol gets cancelled. So you don't need to convert into actual numbers. Percentages are sufficient to answer the question, right? Cooking classes, how many? 22. What percent of those enrolled in dancing classes? Dancing, 21. Numerator is more than the denominator. Answer must be more than 100%. All the options are there. Numerator is how much more than the denominator? If you can identify 1 is what percent with respect to denominator, we are done with the answer. With respect to denominator, what is 10%? And but we need to calculate 1, right? 1 as a percentage. What is 5% value? What was 10%? 2.1. What is 5%? 1.05. But we need 1, right? Which is little bit less than that number. That will be in 4 something. 4.8 or 4.9 somewhere, correct? Then answer must be 104 point something or 104.8 or 104.9 somewhere, correct? Answer. Answer. Second option. Done. Yes. This is over. 53. Number of students enrolled in painting classes are approximately what percent of those enrolled in singing? Painting, what percent we have? 15. Singing, 18, correct? Into numerator is less than the denominator. How much less? With respect to denominator, it is 1/6 less. 1/6 less, correct? 1/6 in terms of percentage. Subtract 16.2/3% from the total 100%. Answer 83, 1/3%. Approximate 83. Otherwise, if you can identify this as a 5/6, 5/6 as a percentage, that's good. What is the ratio of number of students enrolled in singing and dancing classes together? Singing, dancing together, both together. 39. Final answer, it has to be factor of 39, right? 4 is in second option, first number is 4. Is 4 a factor of 39? Third option, is 7 a factor of 39? So I am eliminating those two. Like that, if you can eliminate 4 options, you are done. చేయలేం కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు కంపల్సరీ చేయాల్సిందే. Those who are enrolled for drama. What is the total number of students enrolled in stitching and drama classes? Stitching and drama both together. 20 into 1%, 36. Answer must end with, how many are there? 2 options are there, correct? Can I write this fellow? Sorry, anta da kuda akkarla. Assume 20 times, then we'll calculate 4 more times. What is 20 times of this fellow? Answer should be more than that. Yes, eliminate. Otherwise, assume this fellow as 60, 30 minus 6. Other one, 30 plus 6. 30 square minus 6 square. 900 minus 36. అర్థమవుతుందా? Exact. Okay. Chalo. How much we need to subtract? 104. First subtract 64. How much more you need to subtract? Come on. Remember that fellow. 0.98 added to this fellow. That becomes 1.5. 1 added to this number. 134.5. Correct? Subtract 40. Subtract 40. Place value kada 94.5. 34.5 తీసేసి తర్వాత మళ్ళీ 5.5 అక్కర్లేదు కదా. 4 can be directly subtracted from tens places onwards. 13 minus 4, 9. Remaining number as it is, which is equal to 1.5 times into x. Then x value is equal to divided by 1.5. In both numerator and denominator, we can treat numbers as 945 by 15. 6 times, 3 times. Divided by x square can be taken to right hand side. Right hand side number comes left hand side. That means x square is equal to 40% of 480 divided by 12. 12 40 times. You can clearly see numbers. Number 4 2 times. Then x is equal to 4 only. Over. Otherwise, when you calculate 40% of 40, it is 16, which is 4 square. That is not required. When you can see 4 2 times left hand side x square, x is 4. 2 plus 4, 6. If these values goes to right hand side, it becomes minus, right? After 6 still you have to subtract something else. And when you observe those two fractions closely, need not to calculate exact. 3 by 4, 75%. 2 by 5, 40%. When you add both, you will get one more, right? That means you need to subtract more than 7, right? If you subtract 7 from 20, answer is 13. If you subtract more than 7, answer will be 12 something, but less than 13. How many are there? How many? Only one. X is here. Correct? So take 24 to right hand side. Right hand side, what number is there? I'll write it as 19 by 2 into 24. Right hand side number is clear. Left hand side, 60% of 240. 50% plus 10%. What is 50%? 120. 10%. 24. Both. That number goes to right hand side. Will it become plus or minus or into or division? Minus. How much? 144. Otherwise, I'll write as it is. No, I want to write it as 144. 12 times of 12. This is 12 times. First number 12 19 times. From that 12 times we are subtracting. Then how much is left? 7 times of 12, which is, got it? First denominator 45.5, can we write it as 91 by 2? 364 divided by 91 by 2 comes to numerator, plus 5 square 25 minus 182 divided by 13. How many times? 4 times. 4 into 2, 8. 8 plus 25. Amma? Okay, minus. Answer ends with. So options are close enough. These two are very close. 1, 3, 5. These are very close. So we cannot identify answer by using approximation. We'll have to exactly calculate it. Yes? Sorry, Randy. 4 plus 3 plus 5. 12 plus LCM of denominators left hand in numbers in bracket. 24. 6 how many times? 8. 3 times. 12. 2 times. 2 5s. 10. Both together. 17 by 24. 12. 17 by 24. Divided by 5 by 8. 12 into 24. Can I write 24 as 2 times of 12? 12 into 12. 144 2 times. 288 plus 17. 288 plus 17. 305 divided by 24. 5 by 8. That becomes 8 by 5. Correct? 8. 3 times. 5. 61 by 3. 20 times. 1 by 3. These two numbers comes in left hand side denominator, right? When they go to right hand side, it becomes 40 into something, 0.6 square, 0.36, 0.5 square. When you add both, that is 0.61 only. 0 and point gets cancelled. We can write it as 0.61 as 6.1. 6 fours, 24.14 times 4 times. Yes. 75 percentage. Can I write it as 3 by 4 of 350 by 5? 70 into 0.6. 3 by 5. Otherwise, if you want to write it as 6 by 10, that's okay. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 2 times. 3 times. 3 threes. Easy to calculate. 9 sevens. 63 divided by. Answer. Squaring on both sides. Right hand side, what is there? 484. Comes to left hand side. 1036 minus 484, which is equal to 92 times of x. Then x value is equal to divided by 92. Correct? Numerator ends with, denominator ends with 2 into which number ends with 2? 1 or followed. Minus 24 goes to the other side. 12 square. 144 plus 24. 160 should be calculated as a percentage with respect to 240, right? What is 50 percentage of 240? 120. To make it 168, how much more we need to add? 48 is what percent with respect to 240? Matladali. 50% earlier, now 20%. Both together. Some stupid fellow is here. ఇంటూ ఓ ఇంట్లో కానీ రూమ్లో కానీ కళ్ళకు పెట్టుకోవాల్సిన ఏమన్నా మర్చిపోయి వచ్చారా? మరి నోట్లోంచి ఎందుకు మాట రావట్లేదు? సమ్ స్టూపిడ్ ఫెలో ఈజ్ హియర్ రైట్, అండర్లైన్డ్ వన్, ఇంటూ డివైడెడ్ బై 20 కనపడిందా? ఏంటి ఇందులో కనపడాలి? 3 multiple in the denominator. Do you have 3 multiple? Answer must be 3 multiple. How many? How many? Only one. Close. అయిపోయింది. కనపడాలి. అక్క ఎవరక్క? 13 multiple ఎవరు? వచ్చా? వామ్మో 13 multiple మీకు వచ్చా ఎవరికన్నా? మనలో మనమాట. మీలో నిజంగా 13 multiple ఎంతమందికి వచ్చు? 1 2 3 4 5 మామూలుగా లేరుగా అసలు వీళ్ళు. మనం మాట్లాడుకుందాం. డినామినేటర్ ఏం కనపడింది? న్యూమరేటర్ ఏం కనపడింది? 3. In the numerator, do you see 9 multiple? Only 3 multiple, right? There is no 9 multiple. In the denominator also, there is only 3 multiple. Gets cancelled, right? Can your answer be a 3 multiple? First one, second, third, fourth, fifth, close. మందేదన్నా 2నా 3నా 4ఆ 5ఆ 6ఆ 7 కూడా చెయ్యం, 9ఆ 11ఆ అంతవరకే. ఏదన్నా ఎదురాయ్యే. ఆ సినిమా తెలుసా? అప్పుడప్పుడు సినిమాలు చూడరు మీరు. పాత రోజుల్లో ఒక సినిమా ఉంటుంది, జంబలకిడి పంబ అని. ఇప్పుడు మంచి ఫేమస్ అయ్యాడు కదా ఒక అన్నయ్య, నరేష్, విజయ నిర్మల్ గారు అబ్బాయి, అతనిది సినిమా అది. అందులో పెద్దవాళ్ళందరూ చిన్నాళ్ళుగా, చిన్నాళ్ళందరూ పెద్దవాళ్ళుగా అవుతారు. అందులో ఒక ఇష్యూ వచ్చినప్పుడు బాబు మోహన్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్, పోలీస్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్, టీచర్గా వెళ్తాడు. కింద అందరూ కూర్చొని గొడవ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఒక లావుగా ఒక ఆవిడ ఉంటుంది, వాడి పేరు ఐశ్వర్య రాయ్ లాగా కల్పనారాయ్. కల్పనారాయ్ వీడు నన్ను తిడుతున్నాడు అని అంటది. పిలిచి ఏం తిడుతున్నావురా అంటే నేనేం తిట్టలేదు, హిందీలో మాట్లాడుతున్నాను అని అంటాడు. హిందీ నీకు వచ్చా అంటే వచ్చు అని అన్నాడు. అవునా సరే, అక్కడున్నాను నీ ట్రా అని చెప్పడానికి ఏమనాలి అని, ఎదురాయి అని. మరి ఇక్కడున్నాను అక్కడికి పో అని చెప్పడానికి ఏముందండి, నేను అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఎదురాయి అంటాడు. సో వాడికి వచ్చింది ఒకటే, ఎదురాయినే. నాట్ అండర్స్టూడ్, రైట్? I think, are you from Kannada? Karnataka? This is not related to subject. ఓకే, సో మనం కూడా అంతే, ఏదైనా ఎదురయినాయి, ఏదైనా సరే 3ఆ 5ఆ 9ఆ 11ఆ క్వాంట్ అయిపోయింది. అంతే కదా మనం చేస్తున్నది, రైట్? దిస్ వన్ ఫస్ట్ డినామినేటర్, ఓరే మీ దుంపల్ దిగా. సెకండ్ డినామినేటర్, I want to make it same, so into to second one, right? 127 double 254 divided by 6 into x is there, right? Okay, and 248, then x value is equal to 248. This number goes to right hand side, becomes 6496. Antena? Numerator ends with, denominator ends with 6 into which number ends with 8? Either 3 or 8. Which one? Otherwise this is 2 times, this is 3 times. Direct answer. So number after decimal, if you observe it, 0.18, 0.12, 0.3 gets cancelled. 240, 160. 400 and 4. From that 104 is subtracted. Answer. Question is in exponent. Whenever the question is in exponent, I don't concentrate on the other fellows. I'll consider only powers of 2 in left hand side. Is that okay? Right. In the denominator we have 108. Is it a 2 multiple? Yes. Is it a 4 multiple? Yes. Is it a 8 multiple? No. It is only 4 multiple, right? Denominator I'll write only 4. 3 square, it doesn't have any even number, I don't concentrate. 12 square, is it 4 multiple? Base value 12 can be written as 4 into 3, right? Into 3 I don't concentrate. We have 4 square. 4 and square can be cancelled. 4 is left, which is 2 square. Answer is 2, option 3. When the question is about 2 power something, you don't have to concentrate on remaining numbers. It may be 3 multiple or 5 multiple, any numbers. If you are concentrating on 3 multiples also, you are unnecessarily wasting your time. అర్థమైందా? Number of calculators sold by 5 different shops on 5 days. 5 different days, right? Total number of calculators sold by shop A, Thursday, Friday together. A, Thursday and Friday together, both 600. Is what person more than the number of calculators sold by shop C on Friday? C on Friday, 320. 600 is how much more than 320? It is 280 more upon 320 percentage into 0, 0 gets cancelled, 4. 7 times 4, 8 times, 7 by 8. If you don't know that, 7 by 8 in the sense it is 1 minus 1 by 8. 1 in the sense 100%. 1 by 8 in the sense 12.5%. Answer 87.5%. 100% minus 12.5%. What is the average number of calculators sold by shop D on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? D, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We need to calculate average, right? Sum of those 3 numbers divided by 3. Last digit verification. Observe last digit. 0 plus 2 plus 3. Your numerator ends with 5. Denominator 3. Answer must be 5 multiple. Answer is a 5 multiple and there is only 1. Got it? We are not adding everything. What is the difference between total number of calculators sold by shop E on Monday and Tuesday together? E on Monday and Tuesday together. Yes? 130, 170. 8 plus 6. Both together. And total number of calculators sold by shop A on same days together. Same days in the sense, sum of these 2 numbers only. Answer must end with 8. 2 options are there. We have to calculate. Right. Anyway. 250, 260, 510. 3 plus 9, 12. 510 plus 12. From 522, you need to subtract 3, 1, 4, 2, 0, 8. What I verified earlier was these 2 numbers sum, these 2 numbers sum. Finally, we need to take difference, correct? Out of A and E values, which are more? You need not to add, right? Just by looking at numbers, you can decide. Correct? So, A value sum ends with 2. E value sum ends with, that means 2 minus 4 only, which is ending with 8. How many options are there? If there is only one, you don't have to solve it, right? నేను నిన్ను పొద్దున టార్గెట్ మెంట్స్లోనే అడుగుదాము అని అనుకున్నా. సర్లే పాపం పొద్దున వచ్చి ఉంటుంది కదా అని అనుకున్నా. నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు కూడా మిట్ట మధ్యాహ్నం పక్కన వాళ్ళు ఎవరన్నా ఆనుకుంటేనే చిరాకు పుట్టే టైం ఇది. ఏ ఊరు మీది? హైదరాబాద్ ప్రాపర్ ఇక్కడే, అందుకే చక్కగా నిద్రపోతున్నావు. తుంపదేగా పోయిందా? పోయిందా? The number of calculators sold by shop E on Thursday. E on Thursday. 125 is what percent of the number of calculators sold by C on Wednesday? C on Wednesday. 150. So it is 125 upon 150 into 100. Correct. Difference between numerator and denominator. Otherwise you can directly write it as 5 times of 25, 6 times of 25. 5 by 6. 83 1 by 3%. Otherwise treat it as 1 minus 1 by 6. 1 in the sense 100%. 1 by 6, 16 2 by 3. 83 1 by 3%. What is the respective ratio between total number of calculators sold by BC together on Tuesday? BC together on Tuesday. 140 170 310 and then 2. Correct. Next, calculators sold by same shops together on Thursday. 140 190 330 and then 6. Correct. Okay. No. రెండు ఉన్నాయి. ఇది ఆన్సర్. సరే, forget about it. What is difference between numerator and denominator? 24. Try to cancel numbers with 24. వచ్చా? 12 at least. 12 2 times 24 72. What is difference between numerator and denominator? 24. How many 12s will be there in 24? If the numerator is 26, by default denominator is 28, right? Don't have to solve it, because denominator is 24 more than numerator. In 24 there are two 12s, you know that point. So if numerator is x, denominator directly it can be x plus 2. Correct. Again simplification. So let me tell you what I verified earlier was your original numerator 312, denominator 336. Is your numerator 3 multiple? 9 multiple? మీ దుంపదగ్గ ఎస్ నో చెప్పడానికి కూడా ప్రాబ్లం అయితే ఎట్లా? Denominator 3 multiple, 9 multiple. That means there is only one 3 multiple, one 3 multiple in denominator. Correct. Both gets cancelled. None of your numerator or denominator in final answer cannot be 3 multiple. Correct. Go to option. First option, eliminate. First number is 3 multiple. Second, eliminate. Third, yes. Fourth, yes. Fifth, yes. Maybe. Right. Now when I looked at fourth option, it is little interesting. Why? 11 multiple. Which number? First or second? Is your first number 11 multiple? Can you get 11 over there? So answer is either third or fifth one. Correct. In both numbers, first number is 13. Third option and fifth option. Correct. That means you know that you will get 13 over there. Yes. Only second number you need to verify. This fellow is 17. Ucha. Enti. Multiple. Akkademundi. Ucha. ఎస్ అంటున్నారు మీ పాడేయులు. పైనుంచి తోసి చంపేయాలి వాళ్ళని. 14 మల్టిపుల్ దాకా నేర్చుకుంటే ఎట్లాగండి చెప్పేది మీకు? స్టాండర్డ్ పెంచుకొని 7 మల్టిపుల్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. 14 వచ్చా? రాయ్యా మీరు చెప్పండి. వీళ్ళ అబ్బాయి ఇలా 7 ఉందా? రైట్. 7 4 times 28 56. 7 మల్టిపుల్ ఉందా? హోల్డ్ ఇట్. పైకి రండి. 7 4 times 28. How much is left? 32. Do you have 7 multiple in the numerator? In the denominator? Then second number must be 7 multiple. So fifth option final answer. Got it? Otherwise, for anything cancellation rule, Observe the difference between numerator and denominator, which is 24 here. If you cancel it with 24, it is exactly 13 times. Denominator is 14 times. So as we don't know 24 multiple, we are trying with its highest factor, 12. 24 highest factor ade kada. Mane kaadu. Forty-one onwards. Free question? Yes. C values in both equations are negative. So answer, relation cannot be established, right? Is it a free question? No, we'll have to calculate. Oh no. Right. 4. Can I write 39 as 3 times of 13? 4 threes. Other number? Minus 12, minus 13, minus 25. Condition satisfied? Now factors are 12, 13 divided by 4. Coefficient of x square. Correct? Now 50. 54. Product is negative, right? Matladandi. Sum must be plus 15. Right. So now we can write it as 3 18 times also. Minus 3 plus 18. Sum is plus 15. Product is minus 54. Condition satisfied. Then factors are plus 3 minus 18 divided by coefficient of y square. Correct? First of all, x both values are positive. This fellow is negative. One condition clear. X greater than y. This is more than 1. More than 1. Less than 1. Again x is greater than y. Need not to convert and get the exact value. X greater than y can be concluded directly. Yes. Any free question? If this is minus 13, is that free question? X is less than y. B is positive for x. Then both are negative factors. B is negative for y. Both are positive factors. Without numbers we can say x less than y. Right? That itself is the combination. 3 comma 18, 21. Minus 3 minus 18 divided by 3. 42. Product 6 comma 7. Minus 6 minus 7. Right. 1 minus 6. X greater than x greater than x equal x. So x is greater than or equal to y. Product can be written as 20 times of 25. Minus 20 minus 25 is the combination. Sum is minus 45. Then factors are plus 20 plus 25 divided by coefficient of x square 50. Correct? 450. Yes. 450. 450 now? Okay, fine. I'll write 15 as 3 times of 5. I'll write 30 as 6 times of 5. Is that okay? 6 threes. 5 fives. Minus 18 minus 25. Sum minus 43. Satisfied? Factors are plus 18 plus 25 divided by coefficient of y square 15. less than 1, less than 1, both are more than 1, x less than y. Product must be minus 6, 3 into minus 2. That's how sum becomes plus 1, correct? So combination is plus 3 comma minus 2. Factors are minus 3 comma plus 2 divided by, not required, because y square equation is also having same coefficient, so you don't have to write it. That itself is the combination. 2 comma 5, minus 2, minus 5, minus 7 is the combination. Factors are plus 2, plus 5, correct? This fellow is a negative 1, the other are positive. So x less than y. What condition? Equal. What condition? X less than y. Less than or equal. Distribution of students passed from different specializations at a B school in 2018. Total number of students 1600. Ratio of students passed in first class and second class respectively. All the students passed either in first class or in second class. Okay. In marketing department, what percent we have? Come on. 15% should be divided in the ratio 5:7. 15% of this number, how much is that? 10% plus half. 10%, 160, half, 80, both together. 240 is divided into total 12 parts. Each part 20. So in marketing department, first class and then second class. First I want to prepare the table. Okay. 1 part is equal to 20 we got. That means 5 parts. Next one 140. Then HR, systems, finance, admin, operations, international business. Still how many more are there? 6 into 2 numbers, 12 numbers we need to write, correct? I don't want to write it right away. We'll try to fill the table when it is really required. But meanwhile, I'll prepare the structure. Okay, now, right. Out of number of students passed in second class from HR, 45% are female. How many male students have passed in the second class from HR group? It is from HR group only, and they are talking about second class only. Come on. 45% are female candidates, then remaining 55% are male candidates only. Male in HR who are in second class, correct? So before going to simplification, if 45% are female, 55% are male. When you calculate 55% of any number, it has to be 11 multiple. 3 options eliminated. Answer is either first or fourth, correct? Now let me observe here. How many parts we have? What percentage we have? 17%. HR, how many parts are there? That means 1 part is equal to 1 person. Question is about first class or second class? Second class. How many parts are there? 10 parts, which is even number. 10 parts calculated on this number only, right? That is also even number. Then answer must be even number. Followed. Number of students passed in second class from systems specialization is approximately what percent of the total number of students passed in second class from all 7 specializations together? If I need to answer this question, I won't do it now in the exam, Because to answer this question, the question is about percentage, right? Matladali. That means is by of into 100 or a by b into 100. Number of students passed in second class from system specialization. Second class from systems. That must be calculated as a percentage, correct? With respect to what? Total number of students passed in second class from all the specializations. That means I need all these numbers. To solve this question, I need to convert 6 numbers. Then I need to add all the numbers. Then again you need to calculate percentage. Avasarama? Come on. So same question if it comes in exam, I'll simply skip the question. Okay na? కొంచెంసేపు ఆగి మళ్ళీ వద్దాం. ఈ లోపు మళ్ళీ ఏమైనా చేసుకోవచ్చు. Number of students passed in first class from marketing and operations together. Marketing and operations. Marketing already calculated, next operations. Is approximately what percent of number of students passed in second class from these two specializations together? Okay, marketing, operations. Basically, if you want to answer this question, the actual way, in marketing department, you need to know how many first class and then how many second class, correct? And at the same time in operations also, how many are there, you need to know. Did you see my number? What did I mark? Beta. Let's see, operations. What percent we have? How many parts are there? 7 parts is 14%, each part is 2%. First class, 3 parts, 6%, calculated on 1600. How much is that? 96. Next, second class, 4 parts, 8%, calculated on 1600. 8 parts, 8 16 times 128, correct? Now look at the question. Number of students passed in first class from marketing and operations together. How much? 196. In denominator, 260 percentage into 100 only. Now you need to identify your answer. Now, okay, now what is 50% of the denominator? 1, 3, 4. Our numerator is much more than that number. 25%, again half of this fellow. 67. That means this is 201, right? But our number is 196, right? This is how much less? You need to subtract 5, right? You know that this is 75%. And now you need to identify 5 as a percentage. What is 1%? 5 in the sense, can I approximately say 2%? Increase or decrease? Answer. That's what I marked, right? చూసారా ఎట్లా చెప్తారా అండి, ఒక్క నంబర్ కూడా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయక్కర్లా. డైరెక్ట్లీ I am going to marketing. In the table, how many parts of first class people are there? 5. Second class? So marketing first class people, are they more than second class or less than the second class? Less than second class. How many parts less? Upon calculated on 7 parts. 2/7 in the sense 28 4 by 7%. 1/7 enta? 2/7 ante into 2 ne kada. 28, 4 by 7%, approximately 28%. 28% more or less? 28% more or less? Less. If it is 28% less, then here first class people are approximately 72% with respect to second class people. Understood? In operations department, first class people, how many are there? 3 parts. Second class people. So even here also first class people are less than the second class people, which is 3/4, right? 3/4 in the sense what percent it is? 70. So in operations we have 75%. In marketing we have 72%. If you calculate overall, that is average, right? Average in the sense that must be more than the least number and less than the highest number. Correct? That means your answer must be between 72 to 75. Go to options. Only one. Ardhamainda? That's how I calculated. If you can recollect numbers that I have written, I wrote 72 and then 75 and then I said 73 tick mark. That's what I did. Okay now. So if one number is more, the other number is less, you cannot do it. Ardhamainda? So here marketing people are less than, first class people are less than second one. Here also marketing people in operations, first class people are less than the second. So in both cases it is less. So I am taking what percent they are. First case 72%, the other case 75%. Overall it will be between these two. Average concept. What is the respective ratio between number of students passed in first class from finance department and number of students passed in second class from international business respectively? You don't need to convert into numbers. Percentage itself is sufficient. First one is for which department? What percent we have? Do we need total finance people or only first class people? First class people. How many parts? 4 parts out of 9 parts. Calculated on 18% only. This is one number. The other number. Second class from international business. Correct? International business. What percent is there? 6%. Here in international, what do we want? Second class people. How many are there? 13 parts out of total 20. So 13 out of 24. This is 2 times 6. 4 times 4 comes to left hand side number. Already 8 we have. 8 into 4. 32. 13. Out of students passed from administration specialization, 85% of the students who passed in first class, 75% of the students who passed in second class got placed at campus. Total how many students from this discipline did not get placement at campus? Okay. Administration. Okay. We have to calculate this. No other way. What percent is there? In administration, total how many parts are there? 32. Then each part is equal to 16 by 32 only. That means half percent only. What was 1% value? 1% value 16 kada. 1% 16 kada. Half percent ante. So that means one part value is equal to 8. So in administration department, now the question is about first class and then second class. Okay. In first class, how many parts are there? 15. 15 8 times. 120. Next 17 times of 8, right? Come on. Ante 2 parts more ane kada. 2 parts ante 1% ane kada. Ante 16 ane kada. 136 people are there total. Correct? Out of them, 85% of the students who passed in first class, 75% of the students who passed in second class got campus placement. Now the question is about how many did not get campus placement. Antena? Right. How many did not get? Okay. In first class, 85% got. Then rest 15%. Second class division, 75% got placement. How many did not get? 25% in the sense 1/4 only. 1/4 for 3 times. 4 times. Question is about sum of these two numbers. Answer ends with 2. 52. So now, this was our table, right? Come on. So far, how many questions are over? 4. What happened? 4 questions are over. Actually, these numbers, these 4 numbers, whatever we have written, that was for question number 53 only. Yes. Even for that question also, without writing these numbers, I have told you the answer. So that means in the table, without writing anything, out of 5 questions we have answered 4 questions. Whatever is left here, to answer this question, definitely you need to write all these numbers, and in an exam, I don't waste my time for getting only 1 mark. 7 numbers, sum, percentage. 8 times cheyali. Meanwhile, we can switch to other questions and solve at least 2 to 3 questions. ఓకేనా? చేయటం తెలుసు కాబట్టి చేసేసుకుంటారు. మీరు చేసుకుంటారు కదా, మాట్లాడరు. A 22% gain is made by selling a mixture of 2 types of sandal powder at 732. Mixture of 2 types. If the type costing 840 per kg was mixed with 84 kgs of other type, how many kgs of the former type was mixed? Okay. So which method is based in this question? Alligation. First type, second type, mixture, and then alligation. Correct? So if you want to take cost prices for all these 3 values, you need to take cost prices. Come on. Okay. Mixer, this was selling price, right? By selling mixer at 732, there is a profit, they said. So we can definitely calculate how much cost price is there for mixer. Correct? First item price is 840. Do you know the cost price of the second item? Is your question is about cost price of the second item? Is your question is about cost price of the second item? The question is about how many kgs of former, that is first variety. So can you answer this question? Can you answer this question? If you know the price of second variety, we can calculate the alligation, and that's the ratio in which those 2 quantities should be mixed. Avuna? For example, if you got it as 2:5, or maybe 2:3, 3 parts, you know that this is equal to 84 kgs, and with that we can calculate how much is 2 parts value. We will get that once if you have cost price of the second variety. That is not there. So answer cannot be determined. Yes. A trader marks his goods such a way that he can make 34.4% profit after giving 16% discount. Okay. When you are giving 16% discount, at what price you need to sell the item? ఇదిగో ఇంకా తిడతా మిమ్మల్ని, మీ ఇష్టం. When you are giving 16% discount, at what price you need to sell the item? 84% of which price? Market price. At that price you need to sell the item. Correct? In that case, what is made? Profit. How much? If there is 34.4% profit, selling price in terms of cost price is 134.4% of cost price. Both are selling price only. That must be equal. Come on. I want to identify relation. Okay, we'll do it later. Continue the question first. However, a customer availed 24%, 26% discount instead of 16%. What is the percentage of profit of the trader in case of this particular customer? Okay. In second case, what discount we are giving? If you give 26% discount, at what price you'll sell the item? 74% of market price is equal to what percentage of cost price? If you can calculate this number, we can answer the question. Suppose if this number is 110%, that means we are selling it at 110%. What percent profit is made? 10%. So we need to write that number. Come on. Then we are done with the answer. Avuna? Right. So now to actually get this number, you need to go for cross multiplication. Avuna kada? Question mark is equal to 134.4 into 74 by 84. Bounda? Forget about it. Identify the relation between both the numbers. This is how much less than 100? This is how much more than 100? 1634.4, which is 50.4. Come on. Now 50.4 more we have. This one is calculated with respect to 84 only. Yes. What is 50% of this number? 42. Our number is more than that. How much more? 50.4 is how much more than 42? That is 10% of this number. That means right hand side number is 60% more than this number. Correct. Even here also it has to be 60% more. What is 50%? 30. 10%. Both together. So our number here, it must be 44.4 more than 74. That means that is equal to 118.4. If you are selling it at 118.4% of cost price, what percent of profit is made? Second option, fine. Over. The average monthly income of A, B, C is 24,400 and that of B, C, D is 26,100. The monthly salary of D is 117 by 54 times of A's salary. What is the average salary of B and C? Okay. So now we have comparison between A and D. D salary is 117 by 54 times, they said, correct? Mixed fraction convert into improper. 154, 54 plus 17, 71 by 54. D depends on A, right? So I'll take A value as 54 parts, then D becomes 71 parts, correct? Now go to the question. In data, 24,400 is average of ABC. Next, 26,100 average for BCD. Who are common? BC are common, right? So in our average, whatever difference is there, that is because of A and D only, because BC are common, right? If you take difference, they get cancelled. So whatever difference we have, that is because of A and D. Average is more in first case or in second case? Second case. How much more average we have? How much more average we have? Come on. 1700, right? So average wise it is 1700 more. These values 24,400, 26,100, their average for how many members? 3. So average difference is 1700, and to convert into sum, that should be multiplied with 3 only, right? 1700 into 3. This is some difference between A and D. A and D in terms of number of parts, difference is come on. That means one part is equal to 300. 54 parts is equal to 5400 into 3. Directly can I write like this? 1700s into 3. 5400 into 3. Okay now. Which is 16,200. Whose value is this? But now the question is about average of BC, right? Matladali. Average of BC. Actually, నేను చేయాలి అని అంటే average of BC, that is 24,400. తక్కువ తీసుకెళ్తున్నాడు, మిగిలింది ప్లస్ 3,800. 8,200 by 2, 4,100, 28,500. Average of BC. This is how I do actually. If you don't understand, I'll tell you the other way. You already know average of ABC. How much is that? 24,000. That means there are 3 members in the class. There are 3 members. And ABC, their average is 24,400. Equality concept wise, I'll start with everybody has 24,400. Is that okay? Right. So one of your friend is going out. A is going out with how much money? 16,200. But how much money he has? That means he is taking less money, right? That means there is some money which is kept in the class. What do we do? BC. What do we do? We'll share, right? So A is going out with 16,200, but whereas he has 24,400. How much is the difference in the sense? 8,200. Understood? That 8,200 must be distributed among BC, right? Divided by 2. 4,100 added to 24,400, 28,500. Otherwise, average is 24,400. Convert into sum into 3. This is sum of ABC. From that A value 16,200 must be subtracted. Now we need to calculate average of BC, that is divided by 2. దీనికి కూడా పైకి చూస్తే నేనేం చేయలేను ఇంకా. 2 times 1 carry 24 3 times 72 plus 1 73 minus 16,200. 200 gets cancelled. This is 57,000 by 2, 28,500. So that's the other way. If A is going out with more money, what will happen to our average? Will decrease. If A is going out with less money, what will happen to our average? Will increase. A passenger train from Mumbai leaves for Delhi at 3 p.m. at an average speed of 55 km per hour. At 7 p.m. a super fast train also leaves for Delhi from Mumbai. So both are moving in same direction or opposite direction? Same direction, from Mumbai to Delhi or for Delhi. Both are moving in same direction. The super fast train is traveling with the speed 77 km per hour. How far from Mumbai will the super fast train overtakes the passenger train? Antena matladali. Come on. First train started at what time? 3 p.m. Second train started at what time? 7 p.m. Oh, need not to be, because that is also 55. Need not to be. So how many hours gap we have? In those 4 hours, it will cover a distance which is 55 km per hour speed, like that travel for 4 hours. This much distance is there, correct? Right. Now here we have first train and here we have second train. There is a distance which is equal to 55 into 4, correct? Both are moving in what direction? If second train wants to catch the first train, it has to cover this distance only, and if they are moving in same direction, we need to consider relative speed, which is s1 minus s2. S1 minus s2, how much is that? 22. So this much time it will take. Numerator distance, denominator speed, distance by speed in the sense time. So it takes 55 into 4 by 22. This much time it will take. But the question is not about time. Question is about how far. That means distance. From Mumbai it will take. So the latest train which was started, super fast train, is going to take this much time to catch the first train, right? Distance in the sense multiplied by its own speed. 2 times, 5 times, 2 times, 770. Over. Come on. A boat can move 7.5 kilometers per hour in still water. The speed of the stream is 1.5 kilometer per hour. M is 7.5. S is 1.5. The boat takes 60 minutes to go from point A to point B and return to the same point. That means one direction must be upstream, the other must be downstream, right? What is the distance between 2 points? Okay, distance between 2 points, right? If onward direction is D, return direction is also D. Matladru. Total distance covered is 2D. That must be equal to total speed multiplied by total time only. Come on. I am taking D in kilometers. Speeds are already given in kilometer per hour. Time must be in hours. How much time is it taking? That means 1 hour only. Onward direction upstream, return direction downstream, or the other way, vice versa also you can take, no problem. Upstream speed 6, downstream speed 9. If distance between two places are same, average speed is, we can go with 2ab by a plus b. 2 a value, b value, a plus b, 2 gets cancelled, 3, 2 times 3, 18 by 5, 3.6 kilometers. The question is about distance between 2 points. Sometimes they'll ask distance traveled. Distance traveled in the sense 2D. Otherwise, directly you can calculate a right hand side value. That is total distance covered in this case. Need not to take 2D value. Directly take right hand side. What? ABC started a business by investing 16, 24, 28,000 respectively. At the end of 4th month, A quits. At the end of 6th month, B quits. At which time A rejoins with the same amount. At the end of 10th month, C quits. At which time B rejoins with the same amount. If profit at the end of the year mentioned, question is about B's profit in share. Okay. Now, so here what is happening is, at some point of time, A is going out and after some time he is coming back, correct? With the same investment. So that means there is no change in the investment. So I'll directly consider only numbers except zeros. Is that okay for you? So when you look at numbers, you can understand numbers as 4, 6, 7. All are 4 multiples, right? 4, 6, 7. Okay. Now all 3 members started at the same time. At the end of 4th month, A quits. That means from beginning of 5th month he is not going to be there, correct? At the end of 6th month, B quits, at which time A rejoined. He is going out after 4 months and coming back after 6 months. That means A is not there for how many months? That means he will be there for. Now the latest point what you know was B left at the end of 6th month. Yes, B left at the end of 6th month. At the end of 10th month, C quits. At which time B rejoins with the same amount. B left after how many months? 6 months. And rejoined after? He is not there for. He is there for. C is there from the beginning and left at the end of. That means he is there for how many months? 2. Chapandi. 4. 5. No more cancellations. 20. 24. 35. All are in terms of number of parts. The question is about B share, right? B is getting how many parts? Out of, among 44,556. Correct? Matladali. Yes. Maybe. No. Right. Numerator ends with. Numerator ends with. Denominator ends with. 9 into which number ends with 4? That means you know that answer ends with 6, right? 1, 4, 5. Eliminated. 24. Is it 3 multiple? Is it a 3 multiple? 5 plus 5. 6 plus 4. Total. Plus 4. Is this 3 multiple? Is this 3 multiple? Numerator 9 multiple. Denominator, is it a 3 multiple? Answer must be. Is your second option 9 multiple? 6 comma 3. Last two numbers cancel. 5 plus 3 plus 1. 9. Is it 9 multiple? Hold it. Third option. Is it a 9 multiple? Answer. Second final. Last digit. Multiplication rule. Yes. Actually 3 multiple kuda chalu. మనం ఏదో పొడి చేద్దాం 9 multiple దాకా వెళ్ళాం. 24 has 3 multiple, denominator doesn't have it, so answer must be 3 multiple. Second option is 9 multiple, verify yes, obviously 3. Third option, is it a 3 multiple at least? No. So with 3 multiple itself we can answer the question, right? We'll stop here for today.